Here are 5 things you do not want your toddler to eat. Now, as we all know, toddlers like to put things in their mouth and sometimes they'll end up swallowing it. And for the most part, it's usually okay. If it's something like a coin, it usually just passes through, no problem. But there are 5 items you need to be careful about. Number one is the obvious, anything that's sharp, anything with sharp edges or pointed edges that could cause a lot of damage on its way down. You want to keep those away from children and make sure they don't ingest it. Number two, and a lot of parents know this, are grapes, whole grapes specifically. Cut up grapes are fine, but whole grapes are a choking hazard. And related to this is number 3, which is hot dogs. Hot dogs are also a choking hazard. Now, if you cut up the hot dogs, they're usually okay, but you want to cut them in a linear manner so that they're long, thin strips or they're small pieces. That way, the hot dog itself doesn't just get in there and cause a child to choke. The other thing you want to avoid are button batteries. Button batteries may not seem like a big deal, but they can cause a lot of caustic damage in the gut, especially if they sit in the same spot, and even perforate through, and that can be a big problem if that happens. The final thing are magnets, specifically those toy magnets kids play with, where it's like multiple small magnets that attach to each other. I had a patient get admitted for this in the hospital years ago. The child ate several magnets and they attached to each other in his bowel, but they actually pulled parts of the bowel together and caused those to attach. It was a big mess. We had to get surgery involved. So these are the main things you want to be careful about when it comes to toddlers.